Welcome, everybody, to Eldritch Moon, Shadows of Witness Short Draft. I'm Chris,
And I'm Flo. Welcome, everybody.
and we've opened a pretty good rare in the first pack in Nibbles of Frost, which I'm gonna reserve right now,
Just to be on the sure
just to
side.
be safe.
Yeah,
I
I
don't.
found this to be pretty good. Like, not even in the red-blue deck, but in general, it's just a 3/3 fly for 4 with a very relevant ability.
Yeah, and there's not really a lot of competition in this pack. I mean, there's Shrill Howler, which is okay, but other than that, yeah, it's really nothing.
Yeah, if you're light vampire, maybe in the dedicated madness deck, it's solid.
Yeah.
Terrarian is nice, but not for first picking, of course.
Okay, so not this. Spirit deck, it seems. Well, there's Galvanic Bombardment or Choking Strains.
Or Oldenburg Captive, which are probably 3 of the top 5 commons. But I
Galvanic Bombardment puts us in the spells deck. Choking Strains is generally a bit better card, I think, than the Bombardment.
find the bombardment better, actually.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So
And I prefer blue-red over
probably,
white.
yeah, it's deck with more synergies. I mean, that's the greeting. Maybe we will wield the greeting.
Yeah, possibly.
So, should we go Bombardment?
I think so, yeah.
Okay. Imprison the Moon.
Solid. Unconditional
Yeah,
removal.
unconditional. There's not much else.
No,
I mean, it's an enchantment, not an instant or so, but
That's
we're
fine.
not too dedicated to that deck yet with 2 picks, but yeah, it's
No.
just a very solid card.
I don't think
I'm
that's-
guessing it was probably a very good pack because Subjugated Angel is also pretty strong, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
So whatever the 2 picks were, they were better than Imprisoned in the Moon, so we're happy to pick that up.
Right. Mercurial
Guys.
might be interesting.
It's definitely interesting. The
I mean,
question
there's-
is, do we want to take the risk and take, I don't know, the Outcast or Summary Dismissal and try to wheel it? But I don't think we
No, I don't
lose
think
a
we
lot.
want to wait. I mean, there's no better blue card. I mean, Summary Dismissal is fine, but I think
Yeah.
generally more as a sideboard card. Vildenpack Outcast, quite impressive as a 5-drop in general, but I think if we're going into red, I'd rather pick the Mercurial
Yeah.
Geist. And other than that,
I mean, if there was another Galvanic Bombardment, I might pick that. But
yeah, possibly. Boon of Emrakul is quite nice too.
Yeah.
Very solid common. But I think since we've moved
Yeah.
halfway into red anyway,
kind of.
I
Yeah.
think we might
I think
as well.
the payoff is
Really.
pretty big if we end up in that deck. There's not
Alright.
much here
No,
for that deck.
certainly not
The
in red.
Cult is okay, not in our deck, but
I mean, it's solid. It's playable raid.
the Geist I found to be okay, but not great.
Fiend Binder is also okay. Borrowed Grace, I think you could also play, but
Yeah.
I don't know. Red doesn't seem very open, but of course it's
No,
only
what-
one pack.
The Nibble is, I think, we're most likely to play blue, so I take the Cultist
I'd
here.
go for the Cultist as well. We could always pivot into a
Another
green
color.
bag if that opens up.
Yeah.
I mean, white certainly looks a bit open, but we can.
Yeah.
I think we can
Yeah.
take the Cultist here.
The Subjugator is also white.
Yeah, more white.
No, we don't miss out on a lot if we don't take the Fogwalker.
Otherworldly Outburst.
I've been impressed with it.
Yeah, it's not great, but it has its moments.
Yeah, I mean, it has more synergy with the Nibelus and the Geist, so I guess the Outburst.
I don't know.
I mean, what would you pick in white? The Grace or the Slayer?
Probably the
Slayer
Grace.
is okay.
But yeah,
But the Grace is also okay with the Nibelus. Yeah, but let's take the Outburst.
All right, that's fair.
Make Mischief. Yeah, probably, right?
I like Convolute quite a bit actually, but make
In main deck?
Mischief. In main deck, even like especially if you don't have the 3 drops, but Make Mischief I think is fine. You can always put one in your deck. You don't have to be ashamed, so to say. But it's not great. Terrarium, I don't know. I don't think we need here.
Well, the payoffs for instants and sorceries is better with these two.
I mean, we
so
already
I guess
have 2 key cards.
Make Mischief.
Yeah, Make Mischief seems fine. Alright.
If you ever find Emrakul in our sideboard, this is the sorcery for it.
Do you think we might have to start looking into white because the Guardian Priest is one of the top commons, and that's like what 7th pick? And I mean, Turn Aside is.
And we don't miss out on anything, so yeah, I picked the Priest.
Turn Aside is a fine sideboard card, but I think the Guardian Priest is strong enough that we still can pivot here.
I'll put it in the sideboard for now.
Sure. Yeah, I mean, Guardians of the Pilgrims is
very
solid 2-drop.
You could. I could see a case for Terrarion.
Yeah, I agree.
It leaves us more open, but the Guardians turn out a bit better.
It's tough. But white does seem to be quite open.
Probably the Guardian.
Yeah.
Well, the reserves I like the reserves a lot actually.
Solid.
And the sorcery, so it does work with Nibelus of Frost.
Yep.
Maybe we only splash red.
Yeah, we'll see what we open. I mean,
Yeah.
picking up solid playables in white here. I guess Convoluted.
Yeah. And maybe for now put in main board. Luna Force.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's put
Take it.
I mean, we're
Let's
not
go
in
blue.
green. Let's put the other guy in green. One more time. That strategy, right?
Right.
Redux strategy.
Well, it can't be bad then.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright, what are we hoping to open here?
Well, I wouldn't mind
Besides
another Nibelus.
Yeah, I mean, besides like a complete bomb in either.
Yeah. That's quite red. Not quite that deck that we envisioned.
I've actually never played the
Devils. I've been
It's like a
okay
removal
impressed
spell.
with it when I passed it and I got destroyed by it. It's a removal spell, yeah. And it deals 6 damage for 4,
Right.
which is okay. I don't think we're missing out on a lot. And
Probably,
red blue is a deck. I mean, if there was galvanic bombardment or something, I'd probably pass the Devils. But I mean, what else would you pick? Take inventory.
Yeah, I mean,
First picking.
no, we already have 2 Guardians of the Pilgrims. Lone Rider
Yeah.
is nice, but not for us, I think.
No. Haunted Dead is quite good.
Yeah, but
Boon of Emrakul is
well, we saw
okay.
that
Lightning
Boon
Wing.
late, but I'd probably go for the Devils.
Yeah.
I mean, take inventory is just if you're really the hardcore
Yeah.
blue-red deck.
There's a
especially
lot of
since we haven't seen
Terrarions.
one. Yeah, it's a good card.
Bloodbriars will be good.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, come on,
Ooh.
spells. Nebelgust Herald,
I think
Dragander.
I
What
think
else?
I like the Nebelgust Herald, I think.
Yeah. Well, we do have spirits, 2 spirits in Nibelus and the Geists.
And we have the 2 Guardians in the Spectral Resource. If we
Yeah.
pivot back into white, I don't know.
True. Yeah.
I mean, it's just very solid, and I think we are in blue.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little hard to pass that drag under, but I think Nebelgust Herald is stronger.
Yeah, a little bit. I think so too. Well, we did have a deck with 2 otherworldly outbursts, which
That is
brought
true.
us the draft victory in our last draft, which we didn't record. But yeah, it's not that good.
You'll just have to take our word for it.
Yeah.
It was quite a pile.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Spell Queller.
Well, that could be interesting.
I think we have to pick that alone for the money.
That is probably true. Yeah, and I mean,
what is this? 5th pick? 4th pick?
No, I think
3rd? Yeah, we are in white. I mean, the riff is good, and some unsubstantiated is okay, but
Yeah,
there's no way around Spell Queller here.
If we actually go to white, I think Spell Queller is great.
I mean, could you see us splashing white just for this card?
Maybe, I don't know. So far we don't have anything, and you really want it on turn 3-4.
Okay. Outcasts are good. Abandon Reason is solid.
Yeah, I like the Griff also quite a bit in the format.
The Griff.
I mean,
the down Griff, yeah.
I think we kind of have to decide if we want to be
white or red. I mean, Spell Queller is just so much better than the Devils, I think. But we do have Galvanic Bombardment.
That's true, but...
And the Geists are pretty sweet.
But I think pack 1 we didn't see a lot of red. I mean, we saw the Galvanic Bombardment, but that was second pick, and after that there was nothing great besides the Geists.
And that's only for dedicated decks. I mean,
we got so much good white late. I don't know.
And this is pack 2, so I guess the Dongriff?
Yeah, I think I like that.
This is a decisive point in the round.
Yeah.
Right? Harmless Offering! Yay!
Well, that's always good. Drag Under, right?
Drag Under, yeah. Anything else?
Fortune's Favor is fun.
Bardic Hostility is okay, but Drag Under is better. I think
that's rock solid.
We're kind of definitely in blue by this stage. So, Drag Under.
Yeah.
Spreading Flames.
Well, now the red cards are coming.
Yeah, as always. Well, we can take the Griff.
Yeah, I was going to say that.
We do have the Cultist.
That's true. And the Griff is super solid. I think the Werewolf is... And even
the Werewolf is really good.
It's probably better in a vacuum.
Spreading Flames is good, but does cost 7. I did pick it highly recently and just couldn't play it.
I mean, I kind of like the Griff because also we have quite a lot of flyers and it's nice top end.
Yeah, I think it's probably safer to go with the Griff here and not decide ultimately which is going to be our pair for blue.
I mean, here's a little bit with the red cards, but again, we didn't pass any red cards pack 1.
Yeah.
Because we didn't get any. So.
Yeah. Okay, I'll take the Griff.
Yeah.
Take inventory. The green. This was the one we opened, right? Long Road Home is also an instant. It's not great.
No.
Do we miss out a lot if we take the Greeting and still not decide?
I don't think so. I mean, we don't have anything for the Slayer.
Yeah. I mean, we're something Jeskai.
Yeah, sure. Jeskai sounds good. No fixing.
So, I guess the Greeting, I mean, it's just solid 4 damage, even for 5.
Sure.
Okay. Mischief, Convolute. Yeah, we already have one. We really don't want 2 Convolutes, right? But do you want to make Mischiefs?
Probably.
Do we want to fucking or 3?
How many playables do we have if we go in white-blue?
There's 1, 2, 3, 6 less and 6 more, so still 14. Just gonna reserve one of these now. I think make Mischief maybe for sideboard better. I don't know. Sure. Or the Reaver. Too late.
We're still solidly 3 colors.
Yeah.
I think here... Like,
take inventory. The Maniac is pretty good.
I mean, we're not spell heavy enough for the take inventory, I think.
Yeah, the Maniac is just really good with the Griff.
I mean, it's solid.
The Mantle is not really good if you have
if you have a really aggressive flyer deck, I could see the Mantle.
Yeah. Well, it is... You don't get much since we already have a lot of flyers. You don't want more outbursts, I think. The Cleaver for really grindy matches, but just the Mantle for now, maybe.
Yeah.
The Maniac or the Mutation?
I like both of them.
We already have 1 Maniac.
And only 1 Emerge creature. Maybe the Mutation, I mean...
Do we have a lot of removal? If we don't go red, then not so much.
Yeah, sure. Mutation, I think, is fine.
Just red.
Red draft.
Again,
maybe that's like
playable in red.
I'm just an aggressive deck. I mean, maybe we like the looting.
In white now, since I think I like our white better.
I'm hoping that we get past like good white.
We have to
take the offering.
Cathos Shield? No way.
No way, man.
Priest. Prophetic Ravings. Somebody played that against Reduke.
Did he win?
No. Can't play that. Ooh, I like the Chaplain.
I do like the Chaplain as well.
Just the Wind is good. The Evangel is also really nice.
No, but it's gotta be Chaplain, right?
Because you even get Spirits. I mean, just imagine the value with Nebelgast Herald. I don't think we're gonna be splashing for this.
Yeah.
Don't think the Mantle in main board, but I don't know really. What else? The Lunar Force?
No.
Not so much.
Not so much.
There's nothing else really,
no.
right?
I mean, if we would have gone the spells or a Pyre.
Yeah, the Pyre would have been cool, but
we didn't see enough for that.
Yeah, the Chaplain is just so good. Yeah. I mean, in any deck that we will create. Red, rare. Drifter, the Scholar is really good.
Scholar's great.
We don't have Madness cards.
That is true.
But so it would just be a looter unless we open we get past another Just the Wind.
Well, that's still pretty good.
The Drifter, I mean, we have a lot of 3-drops, but the Scholar is just too much.
I mean, I would like having either of the two white cards, Inspiring Captain and Mortal Drifter, I think are solid. Yeah. But I think the Scholar.
Inspiring Captain, I mean, we don't have enough small 1/1 spirits really for this to be really good. We have the Chaplain, which creates them. We have Spectral Reserves. Okay, we have a couple.
Yeah, but that's why I said, I mean, also the Mortal Drifter, those two together would be great. But I think the Reckless Scholar is good enough that we want that here.
Upside. Well, this decides kind of, do we want to be aggressive? Do we want to loot? Well, the Scholar also attacks for 2, but I don't know. I like the Captain. Maybe the Captain is kind of weird.
Maybe.
Just the Wind. Just
Welcome
as
to the
ordered.
fold.
Welcome to the fold.
I mean, I like that even as a normal sorcery.
Yeah.
It's not as good, but now we have a way to manage it also.
1, yeah. Yeah, it's probably, I mean, people just don't expect it.
Yeah.
Just the Wind is solid. I think I would take the fold here.
Yeah, I think so too.
Illuminator is a lot worse in this format.
That's true.
Silent Observer, I can see that it's quite impressive sometimes.
Yeah, but we probably want to rather attack in the air.
We don't have anything that produces clues, right? So it's just a 1/3 flyer, but that used to be good in Battle for Zendikar as well.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, and it's a Spirit.
It's a Spirit, yeah, but the other one is a Spirit also.
True. Oof.
Harvest Hand.
I mean, probably, right?
I mean, it can be merged.
That's true.
So.
That's true. I didn't think of that.
No. There's really nothing else except for gaining 5 life.
Yeah.
Trade of Evidence, not so much. Well, the Necropode has destroyed me often, but the Emissary, I guess.
Probably. Are we aggressive enough for the Constable? Probably not.
I mean, we only have 1 Madness outlet.
No, I think I like the Emissary.
Yeah, it's a Spirit.
True.
We have so many spirits.
We don't have that many spirit synergies, but
we only have the Herald. God, I'm gonna celebrate if you produce this value. Jason Scrutiny for our Erdwall Illuminator.
Yeah, I like that.
Synergy.
Yeah, it's solid.
The Fiend. I think we've said goodbye to red by now.
Puncturing Light or Sleep Paralysis.
Why not both? It's tricky.
I think the Puncturing Light is usually better, but I like the Sleep Paralysis because you don't have
Puncturing Light is better with Nibbles of Frost.
That's true, but we don't have like any definite answer to
We don't have solid, like, not unconditional removal.
Yeah.
well, we could use another 2 or 4 drop. I guess the paralysis.
Yeah,
Right.
I mean, it's true, it's a bit worse this format, but still, I think we need it.
Rain in the jar.
Sure.
Firehound. Anything we don't want to play against.
No, obviously nobody's in the werewolf business.
And also no spell sticks, since we picked the Mercurial Geists.
The Lamplighter. We don't have a single zombie.
Let's pick the brain.
Yeah.
Pick the brain. Open the armory.
Maybe Ghostly Wings, honestly. I mean, you can use that.
So we have some flyers finally. Discard outlet.
Yeah, it's a discard. I mean, it can be a very expensive bounce spell if you need it. It's not that
Sideboard.
bad. Sure.
Stone Quarry. No, the emissary. Do we have anything we want to splash? Now is the time.
Yeah, I mean, I think the Galvanic Bombardment was the only thing that we probably want, but...
And make Mischief double for really poor decks. I'll just take the emissary.
Yeah, I think.
Observer,
Yeah,
I think.
Sure.
Yeah.
We're not going to play that.
Okay.
Neither. Sure.
It's a tough call. People do play that. Skill.
Yeah. And I mean, we don't have the removal to take care of it.
Okay.
Back to deck building.
Back to deck building. Play lobby. Correct. No. Here.
There you go.
Well, 25, so we have to cut to... If we want to run 23, which I guess...
Maybe the
really...
Silent Observer.
Yeah. Luna Mantle, we don't have a main board now. Brain and Jar would have been sick if we really came up with a spell stick.
I think you should have stuck to it, but I don't know.
I'm sorry?
Maybe you should have stuck to the blue-red, but
Yeah.
like there were not many payoffs.
No.
Again, like...
Well, we just hope for Spell Queller to do its job now.
Yeah.
One more cut. I mean... We don't really have a lot of top end, so I'm fine with 2 emissaries, I think.
Sure.
Cultist... We only have 1 emerge guy.
Yeah, but the Cultist is...
It's solid, yeah.
Trades.
Convolute.
Yeah, maybe Convolute is fine, yeah.
I mean, Harvest Hand is also
Not
good.
great.
Not great. Okay.
Does its job.
Good for emerging and sometimes becomes a +1/+1 artifact, right?
Yeah.
Human? Do we have any humans?
We have the Guardian Priest.
Oh yeah. The reason we went white.
Antoniri's Chaplain.
Yeah.
That's gotta be a human.
That was a really good pick. Okay.
Yeah, I think that's
I guess.
fine.
Just gonna add.
No, that seems okay.
Really? We have more blue, right?
We have double blue too.
Our early cards are almost exclusively blue.
I have the 2 drops, but
I don't know. Magic Online tends to overdo it with that kind of thing.
that's true.
I would be happier this way, I think. But I don't know.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, I guess we need both anyway. And well, no. Nibelus of Frost and Welcome to the Fold both have double.
Yeah, that's...
So maybe this time we're gonna stick to what Magic Online suggests.
What about... Yeah.
Huh?
What about the Ghostly Wings? Do we want that?
Ghostly Wings. +1/+1. Do we have anything important to be balanced except for Nibelus of Frost? Chaplain we're fine to die with.
Yeah.
Spell Queller, of course, you can balance it. It's fun, but I don't know. It loses its value because the opponent knows we have it. Other than that, I don't know. So many things just have flying. I don't think I would run it main board.
Right.
the mantle is kind of the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, I think that's a really fine sideboard. If you don't see much removal, we have so many flyers that 2 mana 2/2 aura is fine, and if you can send one more thing in the air, that's great. Possibly.
Yeah. I mean, what would be perfect? Of course, the chaplain would be cool if we could
make it. Or just put it on like the guardians there.
Yeah.
2/2 is fine, but yeah, maybe sideboard is good for that.
So 10 and no, what do we have?
Yeah, 10/7.
10 and 7. You think it's
Run
okay?
it like that?
I don't know. Maybe one more plates? Well, I don't know. What do you think?
I think that's fine like that.
Okay. See you for round 1.